Hello again. I am now here with Chief Kevin Hickey. He is a battalion chief firefighter in Vallejo, California. He is not currently working with the stopping of the LA fires, but has contributed in putting out the San Diego Cedar Fire of 2003.
Thank you for having me.
Do you mind if I ask you a few questions about your experiences with wildfires?
No problem.
Alrighty, question one. Can you describe a particular intense wildfire you fought and what made it so challenging?
An intense wildland firefight we had was when it was in the middle of a hill and it started racing up to the homes that were on top of the hill. There were about 10 of them. One was pretty much destroyed, and then a couple other ones got singed with some fire as well.
And how does fighting a wildfire differ from fighting a structure fire?
The difference between a house and a wildland fire is that in the wildland, you're dealing with nature, wind, the terrain, the temp, heat. In a house, you're basically fighting a fire in a box. The stuff that's burning are man-made materials rather than what nature produces.
And what tactics or strategies do you use to prevent wildfires from spreading rapidly?
When we're fighting a wildland fire, we try to get as many people on it as possible, and we try to surround the fire and contain the fire within its confines, or use natural barriers as well, just so we can contain it so it stops spreading.
What kind of protective gear and equipment do you use during a wildfire, and how do they keep you safe?
Our gear consists of wildland firefighting boots, wildland pants, and a wildland jacket. They're lighter weight material than what we'd use for a house fire. We also have a helmet with some goggles, and also, the most importantly, we have a fire shelter, which we would deploy in a last ditch situation if we couldn't get away from the fire. It's like a one-man tent that you climb into.
And finally, it's a long one. How can communities better prepare for wildfires? What role do firefighters play in that preparation? And what key message would you like to share about prevention and safety?
The community can really do a good job in help preventing the spread of wildfires by making sure they have clear brush around their house and no overgrown trees, not tall weeds, keeping their yard well landscaped, and just basically tidy housekeeping. Also, the community can update their water supply system and with modern technology to help deliver water to the fire hydrants.
Thank you so much for your time, Battalion Chief Hickey.
I hope my answers have helped out, and stay safe, everyone.
And now, back to the studio.